Hello, welcome to the second week of school. This is your week 2 class 2 lecture. So assignments for week 3 are going to be Aurelia assignment 1. I have all of your names uploaded into Aurelia, and you should be able to go into tests and find Concilio Oral Skills 2 2021 Spring AA1. Okay, that would be Aurelia assignment 1, and it'll be designated like that in Blackboard as well when I post your scores. And then, so that's one thing. And then I would also like for you to sing for me this week. We'll do Sing 1. This will be out of Chapter 6. We'll probably be out of Chapter 6 next week. But I'd like for you to prepare number 6.46. 6.46 for your Sing 1. So you'll record that on your voice memo and then upload that. And I can't wait to hear you sing. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the last major section in Chapter 6. And then I'm going to give you your dictation 2 for this week. And that'll be it. So, also, I have just 3 melodies for week 3 I'd like for you to prepare to sing for class also. It's 6.49, 6.51, and 6.56. And I'll post this in assignments as well. Okay, so I'm going to play a melody, and I want you to see if you can guess what the meter would be. So, here is my melody. I'll tell you, the pulse is this. I think it's probably 8 bars long. So, here I go. So I'm guessing you've kind of figured out how many pulses that we have before we feel kind of a major downbeat. So I'm hoping that, I'm going to play it actually again, and I'm going to do it faster. Imagining that you figured out it feels like it's in some kind of a 3. So my question to you is, which one of these is it in? So on the top example, I put it in 3/4. Just did the first 4 bars. Or is it in 3/8? Or is it in 3/16? That's the third one here. Well, the answer is you don't know, because the only information we've agreed on is that we feel 3 divisions before we kind of have another heavy downbeat feel. But if I said this pulse is a 16th note, And then you'd be looking at this notation. Sorry, it's hard to do with two hands. Right? So you don't know what I'm in, you just know it's in some kind of a 3. And any of these answers would be correct. Okay? Well, take a look in your book at 6.55. I played the first 8 bars of that melody, and it actually is in 3/4. But it could have been written in any of these other meters. And if you look at 6.56, which I think I did assign for you to sing or to prepare for class, that one's in 3/8. If you flip the page, 6.57, that's in 3/16. So by just hearing, you know, we just have to make a decision what that bottom number is. You know, they're all in 3, but there's no way we would know unless I tell you. So this is a little bit of a theme for this week's dictation. We're going to continue with some syncopation, but I have another example here. I'm just going to move the camera over a little so you can see it better. So here, I wrote a syncopation in 3/4. So if the pulse is 1 and 2 and 3 and so, and I say this snap is the quarter, 1, 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and that would be that example. If I just played it on a pitch, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and. Okay? Now, if I want to change this and I want it to go down to the 8th note level of syncopation, well, I should say probably down to the 16th note level of syncopation, because what I'm going to do, instead of putting it in 3/4, I'm going to put it in 3/8. So I just have to transcribe everything down 1 level. So that's a quarter. This has got to be an 8th. And then I've got to make all of these 16ths now. There's our syncopation. And I'm going to come over here. Again, I'm going down a level from 8ths to 16ths. Yeah, it's going to sound just the same. 1, 2, these are 8ths, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oops, I needed to rest. This was a quarter rest. This has to be an 8th rest. Okay? Again, you wouldn't know unless somebody tells you what the meter is. So here's your first example. This is dictation number 2, example A. I'm going to have you put this in 4/4. It's going to be 8 bars long. So again, on your paper, I would say put, on your staff paper, 4 bars across, and then another 4 bars across, okay? You're going to find there are extreme similarities here, but I'm going to go about, these are quarter notes that I'm snapping. So we've got 8 bars of 4/4, all right? Here's your first 4 bars, all right? And this is just rhythmic dictation. You don't get any words this week. First 4 bars, okay? These are quarters. I'll give you a full bar in front of the first bar. And I'll warn you, this does not start on the downbeat. Here's a bar before the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. nice little hint for you. The downbeat of the first bar is a rest, and the last beat of the fourth bar is a rest. Same duration of rest. I'm going to see if I can somehow help you. I'm going to show downbeats with my left hand. So I'll do the same thing again, because I think it's so repetitive in there. Once you figure out the level of the syncopation, you know, you pretty much got it. But I'm gonna give you downbeats, okay? So same thing again, first 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now, here is the bars 5 through 8, and again, extremely similar, very slightly different. Okay, here's starting on bar 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Sure I have enough. I think I don't have enough beats in here. Uh-oh. Better erase that one. I was missing a note. Yes, I was. Okay, erase that one. Here's bar 5 through 8. I left out a note. Let me make sure I got this one right. Yeah, okay. Here we go. 5 through 8. Just kidding, before 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, forgive me. It just wouldn't be entertaining if I didn't screw up once in a while. Okay. So you can replay that as many times as you want. Now here's what the curveball I'm throwing you this week. I'm going to have you notate this exact 8 bars, but we're going to put it in a different meter. We're going to put it in 4/8. Okay? So go ahead, get yourself another 2 lines with 4 bars on each line set up on your paper. Put the bar lines in. We should have 1 double bar at the end. And we're going to be in 4/8 now. It's going to be the exact same thing, but down 1 rhythmic level. So I'll play it again. This would be example B, although you don't even really have to listen, because all you have to do is transcribe the 8 bars that I've given you. Now put those 8 bars into 4/8 instead of 4/4. But here's the whole thing through, and I'll stop at the end of the first 4 bars again. So here's B. This is in 4/8, 8 bars. First 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 3, 4. Okay? Here's the last 4 bars in 4/8. Same thing. I'll give you a bar before the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Now, here's your last example. Again, you wouldn't even have had to have listened to me play the piano because all I wanted you to do is transcribe A, the first 8 bars, from 4/4 into B, which is the same thing, but it's at the 16th note level, okay? And that's B. Now, for C, we're going to take the same rhythm. You have to stay in 4/8 though, and it's going to be an 8-bar dictation. You'll probably recognize this song. But I won't torture you with words this time, okay? So here's the information that you need for C. It's 8 bars long. You are in the key of C major. You are in 4/8. And let's put it in treble clef. I should have told you that first. So treble clef, C major, 4/8, 8 bars. Go ahead and set up your paper. Okay, this C is 1 octave above middle C. So we're in treble clef. I didn't do that very well. Bottom line. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So middle C would be down here, right? We're starting, well, we're going to start up in this octave. I'll just give you a hint. It starts on me, all right? But it's going to be in this octave, all right? So I don't think this ever goes below an A. So it's all pretty high, but it doesn't do a whole lot as far as the range melodically. So this E up here in treble clef, I'm giving you more hints, is your first note. All right? So I'm just telling you this is the exact rhythm that I've given you for example A and example B. It's just now I'm adding pitch to it, okay? So that should make it pretty easy. I'm doing this because I think rhythm, you know, especially when we start talking about syncopation, it can kind of make your eyes, you know, roll back in your head. It's like, oh, I'm lost and I don't know where I am. And so I wanted you to notate the rhythm first so that you've got that as a skeleton. And now all I'm doing is adding some pitch to it. So you can do this however you wish. You could notate the rhythm for C, and then just kind of, you know, circle in the pitches. I don't care. I don't know what's going to be best for you. All right, so I think I'm going to play the whole thing through and then I'll break it down 4 and 4. So here's your 8 bars. Again, treble clef, C major, 4/8, 8 bars. This is tonic. There's your Mi. So this pulse is an 8th note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's hope I can play this. Here we go. Here's a bar before the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4.
it involves the sun. Okay, here's the first 4 bars. Here's your tonic. There's your very first note, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, that was your first 4 bars. Here is starting on bar 5, going through bar 8. Very similar, just a slight difference. Okay. Starting on bar 5, tonic, first note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, off. Okay? I'll play the whole thing through just one more time, because it's pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Off, 1. 2, 3, off. Okay, good. Yeah, that's actually it for this week. Just more escapades into syncopation and meters. So, look, have a great rest of the week. Just do a little each day and try to wake up with a smile on your face, whether the sun's shining or not. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.